Hi, everyone. Welcome to the newest episode of AI Tool Sneak Peek, our weekly series in which we show and tell some cool AI tool capabilities. Today's focus is on reading. I love to read books, and I'm sure most of you do too. One of the habits that I have is that the books that I like, that I love, I end up rereading them every year or every other year, if possibly. So I always wanted to figure out if there is a better way to manage my reread. How do I manage my notes, book notes, so that I can refer to it only the relevant portions that are there that can help me recall the messages in the context of life that I am in currently. So in today's session, I'm going to be showing one tool, and the tool name is NotebookLM, that can help me do exactly that. NotebookLM, some of you may have come across this tool name recently, and it was viral a few days back and still is for one of its capabilities, which is to podcastify most of the content which is given to it in form of a very natural looking, uh, human conversation, which is AI generated. So today's focus is not about the podcast focus of the tool. The today's focus is about the note-taking capabilities of this tool. So Notebook LM is a tool which is not new, though it has become viral now. It was launched in 2023, and it essentially rethinks the entire note-taking experience, keeping AI at the center. And I'd love to show you some of its capabilities with respect to my book rereading use case that I talk to you about. So to access Notebook LM, you can go to notebooklm.google, and what you see is the home page that that is being shown on the screen right now. So Google positions Notebook LM as your personal AI research assistant, which is powered by Google Gemini 1.5 Pro. If you click on try Notebook LM, by the way, Notebook LM is still in experimental mode, but it is still very useful, as you will figure out as I show you the demo. Clicking on try Notebook LM will take you to a page where you have the list of your notebooks. A notebook here is anything, a collection of notes that you can put together in a notebook. Currently, Notebook supports up to 50 note sources to be added, and I'll tell you what that means. So what I have here is the first notebook that I've already created is books I have read. If I click on this, I get into a screen, not like this. I'll just close this, but something like what you see on your screen. On the left-hand side, I have a menu called, or a portion of the screen or the UI called sources. And on the right-hand side, I have the notes. Let me tell you step by step how the notes can be created. For example, I have already uploaded a couple of PDFs, which are a books, Alchemist, which is a classic book, and one of my favorite books by Adam Grant, Give and Take. Um, and how did these sources land up here? It's very simple. If you click on the plus icon here, you get add sources uh, screen. And in this, you can choose the file to upload, or you can uh, attach it to your Google Docs or Google Drive. You can include a link, or you can paste copied text. But today's focus is on PDF. I'll cover the rest of the sources in the upcoming videos. You can easily choose file, and which I've already done, but you can select the file from here. And once you choose the file, it appears on left hand side. As you can see here, I have selected of the files which are here, the Give and Take by Adam Grant. What can I do with this file? This is a file of a licensed book that I already have. This is a book that I have read before, like I said. And I can go to, uh, on the bottom right, click on the notebook guide. Once I click on the notebook guide, what I see is that there's a summary of the book which is already listed here. Okay, as I have read the book, I can read the summary and try to gain a perspective. Since I have reread the book, it's not enough. I want to do more. What can I do more? I can create a FAQ out of the book to help me recall the messages. I can create a study guide out of the book. I can create the table of content of the book. I can create a timeline view of the book, and I can create a briefing doc. Let's look at how study guide looks like. I click on this, and as I click on this, the process of creation of study guide starts. It may take a few moments. And while it is taking a few moments, I'd like to show you what else can you do with this. There is a interface at the bottom of this window that you can see, which is a view chat. Since I've not done a chat on this book, let me start by asking it something. Whenever I read book, I'm pretty interested in stories. So, okay, I'll ask it what help me. Um, um, okay, while I was chatting, it had already created. Uh, it had already created the study guide. And study guide, if you look at the way it is structured, is it has questions, it has answers, and it has essay questions, and all this helps you recall the content which is there. And this is like just at a click of a button. And I'll just go back to, I can go back to the chat. I can ask it what are uh, uh, top 2, 3 stories outlined in this book. Help me summarize them. Okay. There's a spelling error here, but the large language models recognize the spelling error. I'm not going to correct it here. So if I just say, and it has started the process of distilling, getting that information for me that I can read. I can read the stories through. Okay, as you can see, there are 2 or 3 stories that it picked out. David Hornick stories, George Meyer stories, behind the scenes brilliance. And these top stories I can read through. That is one thing that I can already do as a part of what you're seeing on the screen. But one interesting thing about NotebookLM is that you can also uh, go to the source from where it has picked up the story. And if you can see these numerics here, if you can click on one, it has already listed the references. If I just click on this, what you see on your left-hand side loading up is a source guide from where this story is picked. So this is a form of an AI which is called a source-grounded AI. I think one of the beautiful things about NotebookLM is that it is designed to not hallucinate, because all its focus is on the sources, the content that you have already uploaded as a part of the sources. It does not go out of that scope to get you the information. So the chances of hallucinations are really less. So what can I do with this note that I have taken? I know I have a top stories which is listed here right now. What I can do is I can save it to the note. Once I save it to the note, I can see the note which is listed here for the future reference. I just can label it give and take top stories, which I can refer to it in the future. This is a give and take study guide. Okay. And this again, I can refer to in future anytime I can visit this notebook. As you can see, there is immense power in this tool, right? Since I have read the book already, I need not go through the effort of rereading it unless and until I'm feeling like. I can just chat to the book and take out the expert, the portions of the book which are relevant to me at this stage of my life. Okay. And pretty powerful. I encourage all of you watching this video to do try this tool out, and please share your feedback in the notes. I hope you find this useful. And until next time, take good care of yourself, and we'll come back with another interesting, cool capabilities in the tools, in the AI tools. Thank you so much. Bye bye.